driving a project and enabling the project managers. Business value is the sum of tangible and intangible assets. So this is one statement that we probably need to remember. All projects try to maximize business value irrespective of profit or non-profit based organizations. So when you say intangible assets, tangible assets are something which is movable property, and when immovable properties you have land and all that. But when you say intangible assets, we are talking about goodwill, brand name, brand value and all that. So business value is the sum of tangible and intangible assets. All projects try to maximize business value irrespective of profit or non-profit based organization. So non-profit based organization also have business value because they are working towards building a product or a brand value. So if you hear to a name and you can make out this is a non-profit based organization, then that's out of the intangible assets or the brand value that they have created. So both profit based and non-profit based organization try to maximize their business value. So the business value can be in the form of tangible assets which you can see, you can sell it and things like that, and intangible assets which is more in lines of goodwill and all that. Organizational governance criteria can impose constraints on projects. So how the organization wants to conduct business, how they want to handle projects, how they want to have hierarchy within the organization, how they want process to be followed, these can be constraints for a project. Because if I say I have to have whatever might be 5 levels of review, and that's my governance criteria, that's how my project should be governed, then I have to have that in my projects. So that will affect, that's a constraint basically, because I have to factor in this time in my schedule, and I somehow need to have this because that's a governance that's told by the organization as such. So these are some of the constraints. Probably we will look at a lot more something like an enterprise environmental factors, which deals with organization hierarchy and market demand and things like that. So these are all constraints. The project manager must ensure that the resultant product sticks to the organization governance criteria in order to maximize project success and provide business value. It's important to take care of organization governance criteria, policies, and also to ensure project success, because he is dealing with multiple needs or balancing different stakeholder needs here. The project managers need to have good leadership skills among other interpersonal skills like negotiation, team building, influencing and coaching, etc. This is one important role of a project manager. He needs to be good at negotiation, people handling. He needs to be able to influence any situation where he is not able to get things done. He has to mentor and coach people whenever there is a need. So functional organizations are strongly hierarchical and department based, while project based organizations are project centric, yes, and matrixed organizations fall in between the two, with weak matrix leaning towards functional side and strong matrix towards project based organization. The project manager reports to a functional manager in a weak matrix organization or functional organization. So when you talk about matrix organization, the matrix organization falls in between the functional organization and the project based organization. Functional organization towards left end, it is strongly hierarchical. Project based organization towards the right, it is more project based, there are no hierarchies. When you talk about the matrix based organization, it has the best of both worlds. So you will have hierarchical structure, but then for the project people will get together. So when you talk about weak matrix organization, from the word you can make out it will fall towards the left side, which is the functional organization. Mostly in case of the functional organization, the project manager is weaker and he reports to the functional manager. In case of project based organization, the project manager is stronger, and he